What's up guys, it is THETBALL and I am back with another video. So today I'm going to be previewing the Minnesota Timberwolves 2018-19 NBA season with my predictions at the end as well. So before I start, if you want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when my newest video will be coming out. So the Minnesota Timberwolves are coming off their first playoff appearance since the 2003 to 2004 season, though there were a lot of ups and downs just last year. Their pieces didn't mesh too well together, and Tom Thibodeau, who is known to be a great defensive-minded coach, couldn't even make the Wolves an average defensive team even with Jimmy Butler. They will be coming back with nearly the same roster, and we'll see if they can improve with another year of nearly the same team playing together once again. We'll go over the Wolves' projected starting lineup and rotations, how their new players fit on the team, and my record projections in this video. I also did a preview and prediction video for other NBA teams, and I'll be doing one for all 30, so be sure to check the ones I already did, and subscribe and stay tuned for the other videos. And before we get into it, a huge shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets, and using the app you can see which ticket is a good deal which has a green dot, or a bad deal which has a red dot for any sporting event or concert. It's an easy to navigate app and it's a must have for anyone who's interested in attending an event. Use my discount code THETBALL to get $20 off your first purchase when you first sign up for an account, and I'll leave a link to the site where you can sign up, or you can also download the app on your phone as well and use my code to get the discount there. For the Wolves starting lineup, I have Jeff Teague, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Taj Gibson, and Karl Anthony-Towns. Off the bench, I have Tyus Jones, Derrick Rose, James Nunnally, Anthony Tolliver, and Gorgui Dieng. This isn't the lineup I personally want, but it's what I expect Thibs to use. The Wolves should use the exact same starting lineup as last year, though I think Tolliver will be a better fit as a stretch 4 with the starters. But Thibs likes Gibson, and while Taj is still a solid player, he can't space the floor too well. I'm hoping to see Wiggins improve from last season, as while he's getting paid a max deal, he's certainly not playing like a max player. Last season he wasn't good defensively, and he didn't make it up with offense either. He wasn't very efficient from the field, shooting only 43.8% from the field, 33.1% from 3, and 64.3% from the free throw line. He simply wasn't that good of a player last season, and the fact that he's getting paid a max deal only makes it worse. Hopefully he'll improve his efficiency and put more of an effort on defense. Butler should have to carry the Wolves on defense, but if Wiggins doesn't put in the effort, he may have to do it again. Towns improved on D after a terrible 2016-17 season on the defensive side of the floor, and hopefully he'll take another step forward. The Wolves have a very interesting bench as they have a backcourt combo of Tyus Jones and Derrick Rose. Tyus Jones is one of the most underrated players in the NBA, as he's a steady point guard who can run the offense smoothly and play terrific D as well. Hopefully Rose can improve upon last year's stint in Minnesota and be more efficient from the field like he was in the playoffs. Also, Nunnally was a very good signing for the Wolves. He's a 28-year-old forward who played for Fenerbahce in the EuroLeague. He's a standout three-point shooter as he shot 50.6% from 3 in the EuroLeague. He's also a decent defender and has solid size and length to guard multiple positions, so I guess you can consider him somewhat of a 3-and-D player. He can help spread the floor for a Wolves team that needs more shooting, and I think he'll be a great fit off the bench for Minnesota. For the Wolves' new players, we already went over Nunnally and Tolliver, so we'll now take a look at Josh Okogie. Okogie was the 20th overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft, and he's a shooting guard that could become a very solid 3-and-D player in the future. He's long and pretty athletic, and he's quick enough to guard both point guards and big enough to guard shooting guards as well. He's a great catch-and-shoot player, and he could become a big threat from downtown, especially when defenses double-team guys like Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, and Karl Anthony-Towns. However, I think he'll have trouble seeing minutes in the NBA right away, as the Wolves are crowded in the backcourt. Okogie will likely see a lot of his minutes in the G League, but come next season he may be ready for a big role off the bench. The Minnesota Timberwolves also drafted Bates Diop with the 48th overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft. Bates Diop was projected to possibly go in the first round, though he likely fell due to his age as he's already 22 years old. However, he's still a very good player and has the potential to become a very versatile player in the NBA. He has good size at 6'8" and a 7'3" wingspan to be able to guard both 3s and 4s, and this should make him an asset in a switch-heavy defense. On offense, Diop could shoot from mid-range, and he's also good at scoring in the post as well. He could also start the offense up at the top at times in a point forward type of role, but I wouldn't expect to see that too often. We shouldn't see Diop too much with the Wolves next season, as I think he'll likely see most of his minutes in the G League like Okogie. But if he develops enough and improves his game, we could potentially see him as a backup next season with the Wolves. Overall, the Wolves are bringing out nearly the same roster as last year's, and it doesn't look like there's much improvement with the team at all. They got some nice pieces to their team such as Anthony Tolliver and others, but then they also lost some key role players such as Bjelica and Jamal Crawford. However, one could argue that Jamal Crawford wasn't that negative to the team, but he did still play a big role off the bench. With the Western Conference getting even tougher and the Wolves not getting much better, I expect the Wolves to finish with a worse record. I project them to finish with a 45-37 record, and they'll be competing for one of the final playoff seeds in the Western Conference. So that's a wrap. Thanks guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when my newest video will be coming out. Also follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball, business, or any video ideas you want me to do. Let me know, as I do try to get back to all you guys there. Drop a comment down below on which NBA team you want to see a preview and prediction video on next. The comments with the teams that get the most likes will likely get a video done on them first. So once again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon for my next video. Peace.